Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? All right. So you know what? Let's just jump right into it. So I get a lot of questions, and I'm starting to do these videos to help you guys out with questions. And many of you know how to create your reality. Many of you don't. This may be your first time. Or many of you know how to do it, but don't exactly know how the system works. So let me point you in the right direction. I'm going to point two things that are question I got. So someone asked me. They said, "All right, what is a tangible thing?" Mark, you talk about when you manifest something, you have to get something tangible. Okay, I'm going to break it down and show you how this stuff works. So there is two parts to manifest. You always have two minds working at the same time. You have your subconscious mind and you have your conscious mind. Both of them live in two different dimensions if you don't know that. Your conscious mind is in only the three dimension and fourth dimension, what we call time. Your unconscious mind, however, it goes back and forth. It's multidimensional. It goes into the 3D, it goes into the 4, 5, 6, or wherever else it goes into infinity, because the subconscious has the ability to gain infinite amount of information. So it has to go to different realms and different dimensions to get that. That's how you're able to manifest stuff. Okay, so we got that. Now, here's the interesting thing about this now. There's two things you have to do. Number one, you have to live in the end of your desires. Okay? And number two, you have to show tangible proof of your desires. Now, what do I mean by that? If you do those two things, you will manifest a lot faster. Now, I'm going to give my example to show you what I mean so I can run it home. So many of you guys that are following me, you know my story. I won the lottery a lot of times, and I used the law of attraction, my mind and my subconscious, and I teach this. I wrote 2 books about it. And then I continued to do it, and I did a lot of stuff with it. And I learned about quantum physics, the mind, all that stuff put together. Quantum physics, subconscious, universe, biology, the human senses, the subconscious, all that stuff. And I did it. So here's what I do. We all know how to visualize. We were taught to visualize. But here's the problem. Most people visualize the wrong way. When we visualize, guys, we must visualize in the end. You have to see your desires in the end. Here's the issue. Our regular mind likes to create beginning and middle. So when people visualize, they tend to visualize in the beginning or the middle because they're trying to figure out how. Stop doing that. You don't need to do that. You go in a visualization exercise as, I'm already in my car. I've already have the house. I'm already at the lottery office. I'm already at my desired place. I'm already at health. I'm already at my soulmate. You go right to the end. You see it as if it's already done. There's no need for a beginning or a middle. Number one, you start doing that. Where do we want to go? We want to be multi-dimensional. That means we want to be in the subconscious world. We don't want to be in the conscious world. Your conscious lives in the 3D. The subconscious is multidimensional. So when I can go into the multidimensional, the end, I have more access to infinite source and information to manifest and bring it into 3D. That's important. The second one, tangible stuff. Mark, what do you mean by that? All right. So when I won my first lottery jackpot, all right, I did it to manifest this very car here. It's no other car, just the car I have. And what I did was, I knew I wanted this car, and I knew wanted to win the lottery to buy the car cash. So what I started to do, I started to live in the end. So I started to buy tangible stuff. Again, I have two minds working. So what did I do? Before I got this car, it's my dream car here. It's very rare, Dakar yellow, E46 BMW M3. Before I got this car, I bought a steering wheel cover, tangible stuff. I bought air freshener, tangible stuff. I even bought a mat, tangible stuff, before I even knew or I thought I was going to get the car, a year before. That's called tangible stuff. For example, if you want to manifest a house, buy tangible stuff. A sign that says welcome home, a mat. If you want to manifest a car, tangible stuff. Steering wheel covers, little fake keychains for cars. Those are called tangible stuff. When you can buy or get tangible stuff, it's going to impress your subconscious predominantly, because again, we're going into a multi-dimensional reality. Here's interesting about the subconscious. The subconscious is illogical. It does not operate like your regular mind. So back then, when I manifested this stuff, I bought this steering wheel cover. I didn't know what I was doing until now that all the knowledge information came to me. But what I was actually doing, I was already living in the end. And this is most important, I was showing my conscious mind that it's possible for me to have these. When I show evidence to my conscious mind by buying a steering wheel cover, even though my conscious mind says to me, bro, sir, whatever, you don't have this car, why are you buying that? If it sees me having that stuff, it will start to think, because I use it to visualize, and it will start to accept. Maybe it's possible. Maybe he is preparing for something. That's tangible evidence. Then that gets to my subconscious a lot easier, because now my conscious mind doesn't create all that resistance, because it's saying maybe this guy knows something I don't know. Therefore, let me ease up on the resistance. Let me let it go so it could get into your subconscious. You have to remember that when you're going to create anything, you need the conscious to be in agreement with the subconscious, or else you're going to get resistance. That's why tangible stuff. So for that individual that sent me that question, brilliant question, there's your answer. It's very easy. You heard the saying, fake it till you make it? That's correct. In the subconscious, there is no fake it. There's just impress it until you make it. So that's the whole series about this. Start to give tangible stuff. Some more examples. If you want a soulmate, tangible stuff. Why don't you buy extra things, extra toothbrush, toothpaste, because they're going to come over, an extra pillow, tangible stuff. You see, guys, you can take this a long way. Put the keychain. You know, they got these Porsche, Mercedes, whatever keychains, you can put them on your car. Those are called tangible stuff, because now you're showing the ego evidence it's possible, and the subconscious says, oh, hey, ego, this is possible? Ego says, yeah, because this guy's doing something I don't know, so hey, whatever you want to do, you do. And the subconscious says, all right, man, I got it from here. And then it goes and it creates. And so my story was, yeah, so I started doing this, and guess what happened? Well, you know by now, I won the lottery, I got the car, and I used the tangible stuff to make my car, to put in my car. See, the beauty of the universe, guys, it's a self-correcting code. When you prepare to win, or you prepare to get what you want, you will get what you want, because evidence is the subconscious map to reality. So those are some things that I just wanted to leave you with, so you could understand. And just to clarify again, this is important because you don't understand this. You have two minds at all times, right? Always remember, exist in the multidimensional mind. So I hope this helps you. And this is very powerful, because these are the two things I still use up to today to create what I want. If I want something new, I know how to do it now. I'm going to go in my mind. I'm going to see the end. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to go to tangible stuff. I'll buy something that represents what I want to create. And I keep it there. I put it away. And I visualize and I let it go. And it will come into my reality. But the reason why this is so important, because people fail to understand, or they don't understand it, that it takes alignment to manifest. That means your regular mind have to be impressed to the subconscious. Your conscious mind have to believe it's possible in order for anything to come into your life. You just can't say, I'm going to do it, and try to force it at first. It's not going to work. You're going to create resistance. The best thing to do is to show evidence. Let me give you another example of tangible stuff. You don't have to buy physical stuff. You can actually use other people as tangible stuff to show your mind. You can go on YouTube. You want to win the lottery, you can look at my video or someone else's video. You want to be a successful businessman, there's someone on there that you can show your conscious mind, look, this person did what I'm trying to do. That's an example of tangible stuff. Now the conscious mind will say, oh, this is possible then. Okay? Damn, someone asked you. So that's our car freshener. Yeah, I had that car freshener for almost a year. It was sealed in the thing. And after 1 year, I had that car freshener opened up. It smelled just as beautiful. Because in the subconscious, there is no time. What visualization would I suggest to pay off a mortgage? I'm already living in the tangible. Okay, so I'll answer this one for you. If you have like bills or anything, this is how it would look. whenever you pay a bill off, there's two ways you can do it. You either have a digital thing on it or you have a physical thing. So what you would do, you first would visualize the end of what it looks like to pay the bill off. And then you can create your own tangible stuff. You could actually go right now and tell your subconscious, when I buy this, this means my mortgage is paid off. So for example, you could buy a nice little green aventurine and say, okay, anytime I take this green aventurine out, my mortgage is paid off. To your subconscious, it's evidence. So what you do, you get the green aventurine. If your mortgage is late, take your green aventurine out, boom. Your subconscious remembers, oh, this means my mortgage is paid off. So now you have the living in the end and a tangible thing. Now the subconscious will help you to find a way to clear the debt. I'll say one more thing. Remember, while you're doing all of this, it's very important, okay, and this is what I did as well. It's very important to not be attached or desperate to the thing. If you don't be attached or desperate, it clears it up. So those are the huge tips that you can use. And again, thank you for the question. So now you know how to work. So okay, let's do a quick review, right? So we can see how you work. Remember, 2 minds, conscious, subconscious, 3D, 4D, conscious, subconscious, interdimensional, 5D, 6D, subconscious creates. Conscious mind gives evidence to the subconscious to create. Live in the end, subconscious believes it's done. Tangible stuff, evidence to the conscious, makes the subconscious work even faster. Combine those together, you get fast manifestation, and your dreams and desires will come into your reality. See how it works? All right, guys. Thank you, and keep those questions coming in. You can send them at my YouTube channel, Instagram, email. You know how to find me. And I'll see you again.